My name is Simon Teller. I'm on a philanthropy journey. I want to do something, make a change. The problem is, I'm just not sure what.
Simon, we've been speaking about the Teller Foundation and how your daughter Sophie was the inspiration for you thinking about others. What was the tipping point for you?
Well, the next day at work I couldn't concentrate. You know, I was thinking about the images that she'd shown us and the stories that she'd told us about the doctors and the children there. I decided to do something that I would normally never do, and that is I took the afternoon off and went back to talk to Sophie and find out more about her work there. Of course, we didn't discover any answers to the problems, but we were a little bit closer to working out an approach. Sophie had been really inspired by the work of the doctors and the courage of the children, but she had wondered, was there a way in which we could stop the children getting sick in the first place? Now, I'm no doctor, and I knew very little about medicine, but I decided there and then that I wanted to find out. It was all very well having these grandiose ideas, but I needed to think about whether I actually had the time and resources to do something like this. But I'm the sort of person who, when I decide to do something, I go at it 100% until I get a solution. The health problems in the developing world are huge. Famine, waterborne disease, malaria. It's actually hard to know where to start. And this was way outside my area of expertise. So I met with other philanthropists who could give me advice, and I actually dived into finding out as much as I could about how disease in the third world causes death, and is there any way that we could alleviate the problem. I met endless experts in the charity sector, and I read countless books, anything I could to get a better angle on the problems.
Were you daunted when you started to delve into all this research?
Well, yes, but I was, one thing for sure, I now knew this is where I wanted to spend my time and money. Although there were so many options open to me, it was a little confusing, and I wondered, should I be supporting an existing charity, or could I develop a program of giving on my own? There was so much to think about, and I was discovering very quickly that the philanthropic world was a vast and diverse marketplace. Lots of the experts that I was seeing actually had the answers. But you know, for me, I found the best way forward was to actually go back to Sophie and ask for her impression and get her reaction to the things I was doing, and also to find out what she thought about the charity ideas and the things that I was learning about. As I say, there was no shortage of ideas, but the more we discussed it, I realized that there was one defining element that could change these people's lives for good. And it was this simple solution that became our inspiration for the Teller Foundation.